So subhanallah, first thing they did, they went to her and they went up on her roof, her own property across the masjid. If you go to the Facebook, you will see. That's where they had the snipers were there up there. I'll show you the pictures. They were up there looking at everybody down. And you can't tell there's a police there. All you see is people on the roof. And subhanallah, the same lady that was causing problem was the lady they taught her a lesson. She learned the lesson that we're not terrorists. As a matter of fact, the government are willing to protect us at a time of need. So how can you call yourself a Muslim, a really Palestinian, that don't give up no day, and any Palestinian will give up in the history? The last Gaza, check it out. Check it out. Nobody gave it up till your enemy gave it up, right? And today you're afraid to come to a masjid. It really sends a wrong signal. So when the Shaykh says repent to Allah, that's a real repentance that we need. We really need to go back and check our iman and ask ourselves, why are we where we are? If everybody act inside Palestine, if every one of us spend his time ibadah and fear of Allah and don't worry about death and any other afraid, the masajids will be full. Allah Azza wa Jal will bring the izzah. But I think we became more, sad to say, nationalistic. We love the country, but we're not doing what the country needs to be done. We're not looking what Umar ibn Khattab did it. Do you know what Umar ibn Khattab did? We're going to pray. Umar ibn Khattab, on his way to free Bayt al-Maqdis, he was taking turns on the camel. And his servant, remember, his servant was taking a turn to ride that horse. Do you know that story? Do you know that the camel?
Yes.
Do you know the camel story?
Yes.
On his way to free Bayt al-Maqdis. By the way, that was the goal of every single prophet. That was the dream of Musa alayhi salam. Do you know that? That was the same dream. They said, اذهب أنت وربك فقاتلا إن ها هنا قاعدون. Go, you and your Lord, and fight. We will wait you right here. That was the answer they gave. He didn't give it up. Yusha ibn Nun, he freed that Bayt al-Maqdis. And you go on, history. Umar al-Khattab, the same thing. Salahuddin Ayyubi, the same thing. History after history after history. Now Umar al-Khattab, he was on a camel. And he was taking turn with his servant. And he said to his servant told him actually, you need to go up. It's your turn. When we enter in Bayt al-Maqdis, I want people to see you. You're riding. He said, no, doesn't matter. And then he went and he said, change your clothes so we can have a nice dress instead of batched clothes. You know how they have new jeans now, has batching design, where you have a hole and you have some batching cover? Exact the same as clothes of Umar Khattab. And you know what Umar said? Allah gave us the respect because not of our dress. Allah did not honor us how we dress. Allah honor us with our hearts, what we believe and what we do. So I want you to know, if you, the youngsters right now, I'm talking to the youngsters, if you have good faith and you practice and you love your country and don't become just nationalistic, because part of Palestine is nationalistic and the other part is realistic. So if you all become united for what you love, you can make a difference. And as a youngsters, love your religion, love your culture. Learn. Some of you said, first time I learned olive. First time I learned that's not Bayt al-Maqdis or Masjid al-Aqsa. Or first time I have learned olive oil. Or first time I have learned the last place we will be resurrected will be there. How many things you told me you didn't know? Many. So events like this has to be held yearly. Yearly, I want you to have those programs. I want you to call all the youngsters so you learn your culture. And I want to thank everyone who put together this thing. Sister Tam, to thank you. Actually, you have done a great job. And the arts and the kids kids you have done, fantastic. I'm not going to say the best art, that depends to what the judge like, but what I like, I already know. I already know what I like. And I know most of you know the best one out here. And next time you're going to draw Palestine, you better have not the map, not the mosques, cover all the subject that comes with Palestine. So all the history of Palestine, there's one picture that has most of it. So I challenge all of you, next year art, to see something better than that. Okay? And one of you have also the map. The map is covered. So next time, the one that has a map, you have to bring that map clear. I think the map means a lot. So when you talk about Palestine, close your eyes and think about what comes to your mind. And then you can make art out of that. What you need to do next time? You need to close your mind and think what comes to your mind about Palestine. Right? I know it's a lot of horror, but don't only draw me the horror. There is an olive there. There's a lot of good things there. Now the adults, I need you to do me one favor tonight. The sheikh who just spoke, they drive, mashallah, and the elder man you see, they drove all the way from Columbus to this area. These people are suffering. Their masjid is closed down.